Hi, I'm Jason Sterling, and this is it. This is the big countdown for the Carnival 50th anniversary. 5 full decades, you guys. 50 years they've been around. 50th anniversary. The celebration special event cruises coming up in just like 2 weeks. In fact, in 2 days, I will make my appointment for my check-in onto the ship. Now, the Breeze is actually my second favorite ship in the fleet. The Vista just barely edges it out, but there are a lot of things on the Breeze that actually I enjoy and think are better than the Vista. And we're going to go over 10 of those today, my 10 favorite things on the Breeze. And remarkably enough, they kind of fall actually in order of what I do them once I board this ship. Let's take a look. Okay, now number one, and this isn't going to come as any surprise because this is number one for a lot of people, grab a drink. But in my case, I like to grab a drink at the lobby bar, which happens to be typically my favorite bar on the Breeze. There's usually live music there. There's a dance floor. There's a lot of people coming and going. If you're like me, a lot of people love this. It's fun to watch the glass elevators go up and down the atrium. We don't have those anymore, beginning with the Vista. And that's one thing where the Breeze is better, I think, than the Vista. They've got still got those great classic glass elevators going up and down the classic glass-topped atrium. So that's my first thing to do once I board the ship, and probably my number one favorite thing. Now, number two, this is going to be kind of a surprise maybe to some people. Might even seem a little odd. My number two favorite thing to do once I get on the ship and almost overall, the muster drill. Now, if you're like me and you've been sailing for 20 years on any cruise line, you know the muster drill is a dreaded process until today. Muster drill is the easiest thing in the world now. It's stamped right on your boarding pass. Look it up on the map. It's usually going to be really close to wherever you board, right? Because they're all kind of there on the same couple of decks. You go there and it takes less than 5 minutes to get through the muster drill. You are one and done, super easy. It's indoors, comfortable, air conditioned. And that's when I feel like my cruise kind of really starts, is once I get that out of the way. So I grab a drink, I do that drill, and I'm ready to move on to the next thing, which is lunch. Lunch. Okay, now lunch. Okay, that's not necessarily my favorite thing, but where I have lunch is one of my favorite things, and that is the Blue Iguana Cantina. On any ship, actually, but on the Carnival Breeze. I love Tex-Mex food. Always have. It's one of my favorites. And the Blue Iguana Cantina has never failed. Never failed. It's always great. I usually just grab the tacos. The food is fresh. It's very, very good. We've got a great toppings bar. I load those down. I take what's left of my drink. Sometimes not very much is left of my drink by that point. Maybe I need to grab another drink. Maybe I do need to grab another drink, but I take what's left of my drink and my Blue Iguana lunch. Go have a seat and enjoy lunch, my very first lunch on the Carnival Breeze. Usually after lunch, it's not too much longer. My room will be ready, so I'll go drop all my stuff off in my room, kind of take a look around. And then it's time. This is relatively new for me as a favorite on my list, but it is a big favorite for me. Then I'll go check out the spa thermal suites. And the thermal suites on the Breeze, I think, are really the best. I really do. They have a fantastic thasellotherapy pool. It's large, and it is a true thasellotherapy pool. Not only that, it's separated from the rest of the thermal suite area because, if you've been around a hot tub, not only is the hot tub itself pretty noisy, but the people in the hot tub are pretty noisy. And I'm one of them. There's a lot of conversation. There's a lot of talking back and forth. I'm one of them. But it kind of can interfere with the next part of the thermal suite, which is the loungers, the heated loungers on the Breeze. It's quiet. It's peaceful. Light music playing in the air. Light little fountain playing over by the window, and the windows are large and broad with a beautiful view of the ocean. And you've got 2 steam rooms on the Breeze, not just one. On the Vista, there's only just one, which is 2 windows. It's long and narrow. On the Breeze, they are long and broad steam rooms. And in fact, the first steam room in that 2 steam room set has other loungers you can lay on as well, those tile loungers, right by a set of broad windows. Now, the second steam room in that set is going to be your first taste of hell because it is so hot. You are certain a demon lives there. But I will say this, hell has a great view. It's got great windows also looking out on the ocean. So that is number 4. Now, number 5, my favorite thing, it's one of my favorite things on the breeze. Number 5 is the Alchemy Bar. That is the second bar on the list, but it's a great one. Lots of craft cocktails. You're going to find me there most evenings, in fact, that I'm on a ship. No matter what the ship is, if they have an alchemy bar, chances are you're going to find me there in the evenings. The staff is always really good at these bars. The only bad thing about the bar is it's too small. That is the only bad thing because it is so popular that it's usually really crowded. It can be kind of tough on the breeze, too, to have a conversation at that bar because it's right next to the band in Ocean Plaza. So the band's usually, if the band is playing, you know, it's pretty loud. It's a great band. They're really good, but it is kind of loud. You know, I overlook it because the bar is that good that you can overlook it and hang out there anyway. So that is number 5, right in the middle. It's number 5. Okay, now number 6. Number 6 is something I like no matter what ship I'm on. It is the chef's table. The chef's table. Now I've only been there on the breeze. I was about to say the Brista. On the breeze and the Vista. But it's been excellent every time I've gone, and I imagine any ship you choose, it'll be excellent. Now, on the breeze itself, that is my number 6 favorite thing to do. It's an incredible meal, and it is a literal excursion on board this ship. It's going to take you a couple of hours, 2 to 3 hours. You get a menu with it. You get a picture taken during it. You're going to get a demonstration on how to make chocolate melting cake, everyone's big favorite on the ship, and the recipe for that. And it's just a great intimate meal. Only 14 people per night. Very limited, only 14 people per night. So pretty much at max, you're looking at only about 84 people from an entire cruise of thousands even get to do this event. I can't recommend it enough. The food is excellent. The company is excellent. Get to meet the chefs and the people who help prepare the food. Comes paired with wine. Don't miss it. Okay, now on any ship, whether I'm with my son or not, definitely if I'm with my son, but even when I'm not, number 7 for me is going to be the water park. But in particular, the water park on the breeze has something that I really like, and you don't find this probably outside the class of ships that has the breeze. And it's what my son and I call the toilet bowl. So it's the slide. You come sliding down the tube, you come off the tube, and it whips you around a circular bowl-shaped ending when you get to the end. So I love that about the breeze. It's one of my favorite things. No matter how cold it is, I'm going to have to take it at least once. At least once is tradition. So that's one of my favorite things, and it is breeze specific. Although I think probably the Dream, what other ships are in that class? The other ships in that class also, I think, do have it at their water parks. But I say like the Vista, other ships don't. So that is number 7. Number 8. Number 8 is going to be another bar. It's the third bar on the list, but hey, that's what I like to do on the ship. I do like to hang out at bars a little bit. Do like to talk to people, watch the music, watch the activity, watch the stuff kind of going on, right? And there's no place with more stuff going on than the casino. I love the casino bar. Now, I don't like to gamble. I don't like to smoke either, if you're wondering about that, if that's why I like it. It's not. I don't like to smoke. I don't like to gamble, but I do like good music, and there's usually good music playing in the casino bar. There's a lot of activity. I mean, there's just a lot of action going on. It feels like a really lively place. Plus, it's open later than any other bar on the ship. So if you're having a late night, you're doing a late night on the ship, that's a great place to go for after hours drinks. I love the casino bar. Usually really good bartenders there as well. So that's number 8 on my list. The third bar, the last bar, it's number 8 on my list is the casino bar on the breeze. Great long bar. Can see all of the casino going on around you. Again, I think if you like a bar with a lot of action, it's not to be missed. Okay, now if you want another breeze specific item, this is one of my favorite things on the breeze. This is a big one. Now, I've got it listed at number 9. I don't know. I think number 9 is probably pretty accurate. It might be a little bit higher on the list, really, in reality. It's really great. It's really unique to the Breeze and that class of ships. I'm not aware of it being on any other class of ships. And that is the hot tubs on deck 5 that stick out over the side of the ship. They're usually not super crowded. You have a fantastic view. There's bars nearby, there's food nearby, there's places to lounge and hang out nearby. It is really, it's not hidden really, it's not really a big secret, but it feels like it's hidden and it feels like it's a big secret because there's just not a lot of people there. So the hot tubs on deck 5, I recommend highly, and they're one of my favorites. I love them because they do kind of stick out over the ocean, and you've got this fantastic view, and it's just usually not too crowded. Last but not least, number 10 on my list, and again, this could be higher, especially on some days and in some moods when I'm in a certain sort of feel for it, that is strolling around the ship, and specifically in the case of the Breeze, again, on deck 5. Strolling around the ship on deck 5, and again, specifically with the Breeze, going around back, going around to the stern. Now, this is a little bit of a secret area. I hesitate even to say it because I don't want a whole bunch of people going back there. You know, right now, it's so private and it's so great. But on the very back of the ship, there's like a single bench back there. And you can just sit there and watch the wake of the boat trail out behind you for as long as you want, or until you get thirsty. There's not a bar back there. There's not a bar back there, but there is that bench and a great view. And it's so peaceful and it's so perfect. And that is also one of my favorite things to do. I mean, on any ship, I like to walk around, get a little deck walking in. But on the Breeze in particular, it's really nice because once you get back there, it's a perfect place to take a rest, kind of relax, take a load off, and just watch the world and the wake go by. Now, that's it. That's 10 things that I absolutely love about going on the Breeze. Some of them translate to other ships as well, but the Breeze in particular, a lot of them are specific to the Breeze. So, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm counting the days, you guys. I'm counting the minutes. It is coming really close. I've been looking forward to this Carnival event cruise for a long time. You only have one 50th anniversary, and big anniversaries like this only come around about every 25 years or so. They're not very often. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to go. Hit like, subscribe, and notify to see other videos leading up to the sail date. And of course, being on the sailing itself, several videos coming from the sailing. What have they got planned? Hell, I don't know. It's a mystery. They've not released anything yet as of this recording. It's still a big mystery. Fingers crossed. Every day I check. We're excited, but I do know this. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a big party, and there's probably going to be a lot of long-term cruisers and fans of the Carnival brand like myself just looking to have a good time. I look forward to seeing you next time, and in the meantime, thanks for watching.